Hi friends, welcome to International Maths Olympiad videos, Standard 10th, video number 95, Surface Areas and Volumes, Section C, Achiever, Toughest One. Let's start. A decorative block shown in the figure is made up of two solids, a cube and a hemisphere. See this. This is a cube and the hemisphere is surmounted on it, means kept on it. The base of the block is a cube with edge 5, okay, and hemisphere is fixed at the top, has a diameter of 4.2 centimeters, means total diameter is 4.2. Okay, so radius will be half. Now the total surface area of the block is surface area, means we want only the outer surface area. So how it will be? Here, look at this formula. Not formula actually, it's simple logic. Here, it is surface area of the cube, this total surface area of the cube, minus area of the base circle of hemisphere, minus area of the base circle of hemisphere. Why we subtracting it? Because here, once you take the surface area of the cube, this surface comes in the cube also and in the hemisphere also. So you don't have to count it twice, you have to count it once only. That's why we are subtracting 1. Plus the surface area of the hemisphere without the base, right? This hemisphere without the base, because if you take the base again it will be counted twice then. So now once you understand this, it's very easy. So let's start. Let's call this A, this as B, and this hemisphere without base is C. Okay, let's start. So A is what? 5 into 5 and 6 faces, so 6 into 5 square, that is 150. B is what? B is, it is a circle of the hemisphere which we have to find out. So pi r square, r is 2.1, pi into 2.1 square, 22 by 7 into 2.1, 2.1, 13.86, and C is what? This hemisphere without the surface area, sorry, without the base circle, right? So C equals to what? Surface area of the hemisphere. What is that? 2 pi r square. How come 2 pi r square? Because surface area of the sphere, full sphere, is 4 pi r square. So hemisphere will be half, 2 pi r square, right? So 2 into 22 by 7 into 21, 2.1 square. So it will be 27.72. For this you will need a practice and you will have to solve it yourself. Okay, we have separate question bank and solutions, you follow that also. So 27.72. So required surface area is what? 150 minus 13.86 plus 27.72. So it is 163.86 cm square. That's the required answer. Next, a conical vessel of radius 12 cm and height 16 cm is completely filled with water. Means this is a cone, it is completely filled with water. Radius 12, height 16. Okay. Now a sphere is lowered into the water and its size is such that when it touches the sides of the cone, it is just immersed. Means what? I put this sphere inside and when it touches the sides, it is completely immersed. Means what? Its top end is also under water. That is the meaning of immersed. Okay, means full sphere is under water. Okay. So what is the fraction of water which overflows? Means because of this sphere, some water will flow out. So what is that fraction? Okay, let's find out. Name this as A, B and C and D as shown perpendicular. Okay, radius basically. So AC is a tangent to radius R. Okay, so we know 12, we know 16, we know this as R. So this from center of the sphere to this cone, apex of the cone, it will be 16 minus R. Okay. Now in triangle ABC and ODC, ABC and ODC, remember these two are similar, we have to prove it, and it's a bit difficult or cumbersome part. Angle ABC equals to 90, angle ODC equals to 90, right? 90, 90. Angle BCA equals to angle DCO, BCA equals to DCO, right? Common angle. Therefore these two triangles are similar. Why? What? AA test, right? So here now it's simpler for you. CBA, CDO. This C common and B and D are 90. Therefore, AA test. Therefore, what happens? AB upon OD equals to BC upon DC. Right? AB upon OD, BC upon DC. Ratios. Why? Corresponding sides of similar triangles are always same in the ratio. So now you know CO is 16 minus R and this OD is R. Therefore, CD will be what? Root of 16 minus R the whole square minus R square, Pythagoras, right? Equals to CD equals to what? Solve this bracket. A minus B the whole square, A square minus 2AB plus B square. So 256 minus 32R plus R square minus R square, this R square. So R square goes. So root of 256 minus 32R. Okay. So what as per this ratio, what is it? 12 upon R equals to 16 upon root of 256 minus 32R. Right? Getting it? See here, AB is 12, this AB radius, and OD is what? R, OD, this is the radius, right? BC is what? This 16, total height of the cone, and DC we have found out, root of 256 minus 32R. So square both the sides, it becomes 12 square upon R square equals to 16 square upon, this root goes now, 256 minus 32R. Now solve this. 12 square is 144, R square as it is, and 16 square 256, cross them. So 144 into 256 minus 32R equals to 256 into R square, right? So solve this now. 256 and 144, it is 9 and 16, 16 table, 16 9s and 16 16s, okay? Therefore 9 into 256 minus 32R equals to 16 R square. So solve it now. See this, 9 into 32 is 288 and 256 into 9 is 2304. What I have done is I have solved this and taken all on the one side. So it becomes 16 R square plus 288 R minus 2304 equals to 0. Right? Start dividing by 2, 4, whatever you can. Maximum is 8. So 8 2s are plus 836 minus 288, 2304 upon 8 is 288 equals to 0. So this again you can divide it. So R square plus 18R minus 144, right? Then R square, solve this. This is a normal quadratic. So 24 into 6 is 144 and 24 minus 6 is 18. So you get both the solutions. So R square plus 24R minus 6R minus 144, right? So you can directly move on because coefficient of R is 1. Therefore R plus 24 into R minus 6 equals to 0. Therefore R equals to minus 24 or R equals to 6. But R can't be minus 24 because R is a radius. So R equals to 6. Okay. Let's move on next. So now we have got R equals to 6. Major hurdle is solved. Now just quite simpler things remain. Volume of the sphere we have to find out. So 4 upon 3 into pi r cube. 4 upon 3 into pi is 3.14 into r cube is 6 cube. So you can solve this, you will get it 288. You can keep it pi also, yeah, you can keep it for some time, and in the end you can solve it for pi. That also you can do. I have done it directly. So even pi you can take it 22 by 7, but 22 by 7 won't work because there is no factor of 7, means 7 can't be, no multiple of 7 basically over here. So that's why I have taken 3.14. So it becomes what? Okay, I have not solved for pi. I have kept pi as it is. So this 3.14 has no value. So it becomes 6 cube into 4 upon 3. 6 cube is 216, 216 upon 3 into 4. So 288 pi. Now volume of the sphere is what? 288 pi. Now volume of the cone is what? 1 upon 3 pi r square h. That is 1 upon 3 into pi, r is 12 into h is 16. So solve this again. So you will get 768 pi. This is the volume of the cone. So what is the water displaced? That is equal to the volume of the sphere. The volume of the sphere will be equal to the volume of the water because density of water is considered as 1. So in proportion of the cone, Water displaced equals to, now we have to find the ratios of this sphere and the cone. So 288 upon 768, pi goes, so 18 upon 48 and 3 upon 8. So what proportion of water is displaced? It is 3 upon 8. This much water is displaced. It actually means the proportion of this volume of sphere to that of the cone is 3 upon 8. That's why 3 upon 8 water is displaced. Okay. So that is the answer. 3 upon 8 is the answer. Download Yuva Guru app from Play Store to get these videos, tests, question banks with explanations directly on your mobile. Get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies on your PC. It's a separate paid version. Follow us on Facebook on this link. WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. Also, learn tables up to 30, squares up to 30 and cubes up to 15 by heart. They are useful for you throughout your life for various competitive exams. We have separate videos for them. Sing behind those videos on a daily basis and you'll learn them within 3 months. So, keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.